All right, Gold Member. Don't play the laughing boy. There are only two things I can't stand in this world: people who are intolerant of other people's cultures and the Dutch.
What?
Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. We're back. We're back. I didn't know if I was going to stream today. I didn't know. I didn't know if I wanted to do it. I don't like international break. There's not a lot to do. There's not a lot to say, but we have a little bit of a streak going. So I'm thinking that at least for the time being, I'm going to go until tomorrow. Tomorrow will most likely end the consecutive days in a row streaming. I just don't have the energy to do this weekend and then every day next week leading up into the weekend. I don't know how other people are able to do content every day over a international break, but hey, you know, I guess that's why I'm not a content creator. But big up to everyone who's here. Shut the fuck up, Wesley. Shut the fuck up. Bitch, you haven't won shit. You haven't won a Premier League title since 2003. Shut the fuck up. You have one FA Cup. Blow me. And you've never even tasted European heritage. I'd love to come to Norway. I'd love to come to Norway. The only question I ask is, who's going to piss in my snow cone? Yes, yes. Arnie is the corner chair in the hotel room. Hey, Connor Bradley's not at fault, all right? Connor Bradley made one mistake in that game. He got too tight to Doku. He did not defend like he did against Vinny. Against Vinny, he gave Vinny the space, and he had help. In the game against City, he got too tight, much like he did against Jack Grealish, and he didn't have a lot of help. And also, Doku was hitting him in transition. And Doku's a great 1v1 winger. So, you know, I don't know what to tell you. Archie, don't get me started, all right? Hey, there we go. It's actually cuck out, but hey, big up to you, Logic. Hello, Taz. Hello, Roach. Hello, Barovian. Shut the fuck up, bitch. Hey, listen, this is something I can get behind. Thanks for the info. Big up Y4. And a boy Prophet. Again, yes, he did. But I think he was put in a position to get cooked. And also, he just made simple mistakes. He just got way too tight. He should have ushered Doku to the byline. Chris, don't you fucking start your shit. What up, MK? I don't fucking know, bro. I don't know. Hey, you know what? One second. I don't know, bro. Yeah, I don't even remember what you did. 1 second. Liverpool Jet Tracker. LFC flight tracking. Here we go. Ah, fuck. This is gonna be way too hard. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do that. Don't say that. You can be whatever you want. What do you mean you were pro? Yeah, bro, Pro Club sucks. Pro Club's his ass. I just play Ultimate Team. I've done watch-alongs. I don't know what you want from me. Big up Shankly. Big up Morris. I don't know, Wesley. Use fucking Google. Uh, Either way, I think right now, no one's really talking about the mentality at the club. You know, we got a lot of people who are talking about what's going wrong with the system, what's going wrong with the structure, what's going wrong with the players, what's going wrong with the referees, what's going wrong with the hierarchy, what's going wrong with the signings. No one likes to talk about what's going wrong up here, you know? No one likes to talk about what's the energy up here. No one likes to talk about what is this man instilling into every player at this football club. I think it's complacency, you know? I think the best word to quantify Liverpool this season has been complacent. And I think that that has infected the whole club. I think that there is an overabundance of positivity. I think there is grace in being positively mental, right? Like you need to be grounded, and life isn't about just being negative all the time. But the only way that I know of to really change is negativity. No one in a positive mindset just Thanos snaps their life, and just turns around. You need that hunger, and that hunger broods from a place of, I don't have what I want. In this instance, it would be, I don't have the title yet. I don't see that hunger. I don't see that mentality. I don't see that want. I'm not here to talk about politics. What? For me, not much because I live with other people. They don't have logic on that side. No. It's just I don't see that mentality. I don't see that unquenchable thirst, right? And I think that when we talk about root causes, it's not just about what the players are being told to do. It's about the energy that the players are giving towards it. And it's about the fact that it's consistently lethargic, which means that Arnie doesn't have a problem with it. I don't know what you mean, Letty. The energy is not giving today. What is it? What does that mean? Talking about me? Talking about my energy's low? Of course it's low. It's fucking international break. That's okay. You want me to stream my foot champs? No. Of course my energy's low. It's international break and we suck. What do you want from me? Have you ever free climbed Anfield before? Okay, but again, I firmly believe that I already drank some coffee. Will you just get off my shit? It isn't just about what Klopp's mentality was, right? It's about the fact that no matter what changes I bring into this club, no matter what changes Arne Slot has made, which there have been few and far between, the energy output that I get from the players on the pitch is disgraceful. I believe that's because Arne Slot wants to mitigate injury risk. You know, when people say, "What is Arne Slot's style?" and they can't say it, well, I think that one of the pillars to Arne Slot football is low intensity in order to mitigate physical risk, um, physical labor, physical buildup. So again, that isn't conducive to a championship winning side. You're not going to beat teams by just walking around the pitch. And right now, I'm looking at 11 guys playing a walking simulator. You guys remember that game? It must have been 15, 20 years ago. You know when like you would go on like mini clip and what was it called? Addicting games? Like you know those websites that you would go to and you would play those mini games online while you were bored on the computer? Do you guys remember that one where it was a guy who was running and you had to click W, A, S, and D in order to move each individual, you know, part of his body? You know what? Let me do this. WASD walking. Okay. So, hang on. What was the game on the internet where you tried to get a guy to run using keys? Oh, QWOP. This game. Do you guys remember this? Do you guys remember this game? This is what I feel like watching Liverpool is right now. You know, like this is the pace that we play right here. This is Liverpool's football. This is Liverpool identity right now. This is what I see on the pitch. It's just absolute insanity. It's like a slow motion fucking simulator. That's what I feel like everyone on the pitch does. They're just moving in slow motion. And I don't know what system on the planet would make that work. Like the more I think about it, I know that we talk about structure here a lot. We talk about setup, we talk about build up, we talk about vagina ball, but it's dawned on me that if this is the energy that I'm going to get, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. And Fader, because I was just fucking with you, bro. You can talk about whatever you want. Chill. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what formation we run, who's on the pitch, who we're playing, what's our build-up structure, what's the score, what's the time in the game. It doesn't matter because everyone is moving like that. Everyone's moving in slow motion. Big up to Asim. He talked about how we changed our build-up structure in the City game. Gravenberch would drop deep, but okay, that's only one piece of the puzzle. Because if you watch any of the clips out, you realize that okay, we did change the structure, but everyone's walking. So what the fuck are we doing? Who cares if I change the structure if all I did was fucking walk? Doesn't make any fucking sense. The fucking Walking Man simulator. That's all I'm watching. Walking around the pitch, walking in the opposition final third, walking in our own final third. Lethargy in defense. I mean, guys, fucking Robertson and Verts couldn't be bothered to press into Mateus Nunes. Everyone's talking about the fact that City won the ball, in their own final third, and that's what started it. Okay, well, guess what? If you watch the whole fucking clip, 90 seconds passed between City winning the ball and Liverpool conceding. And what did City do? They recycled it 3 times before Nunes got the ball back. And then Verts and Robbo just were like, all right, buddy, go ahead. Do it. There's no energy anywhere on the pitch. And I truly believe that that's down to the manager. I think that the issues at this football club have extended beyond just how we play. It's the energy that we bring to the game. That is, I believe, the most crucial lack in this team. Energy, desire, fight. I think that the lack of confidence is breeded from the fact that they're told to play with this lethargic energy. I think it's instructional based because it's consistent. If it wasn't consistent, I'd say, all right, well, we just have off days. But because it's the same thing every game, it's got to be on the manager. I hear you. I hear you. I've just lost all faith. You know, I've lost all faith. Give me a second. What the fuck is the reply? Fuck, I didn't bookmark it. God damn it. I didn't bookmark the proper thing. That fucking sucks. What about our Champions League form? We lost to Galatasaray. We beat Atletico Madrid with a 90th minute header off a corner after conceding a 2-0 lead. We beat Real Madrid at home. That was a fantastic performance. And Frankfurt's fucking ass. I was slot out before and it didn't change my mind. My take on the first goal in Man City game is kind of wrong. How? Man City win the ball in their own corner. The press is weak. They get the ball. They drive it up the right side of the pitch. Cherky gets it, passes it back, or whoever the fuck had it, passes it back. Liverpool then get back into a defensive formation. We put 9 behind the ball. We sit in a low block. City pass it around for about 40 seconds, get the ball back to Mateus Nunes. Nunes is standing there all by himself. Verts and Robbo are out wide. Neither one of them presses Nunes. Nunes crosses it into the center of the box. You cross it into the middle with Erling Haaland, everything is a chance. So what did I get wrong? I think that we played well, yeah. But again, we conceded a 2-0 lead and we didn't score our chances. The game should have been 3-0 in the first half, but it wasn't terrible. It wasn't terrible. I turned the tide against Southampton. That's when inside I was like, okay, I really don't have faith. And then as those next results came, I became publicly slot out. Right now, the whole team is a defensive liability. Right now, we don't have any defensive reliance. Um, don't know what the fuck is gonna happen, bro. I don't know what's gonna happen against Forest. Here's the problem. We have a very winnable run of fixtures, regardless of what system we played. And regardless of what I say, those games could have been draws prior. Chelsea could have been a draw. Crystal Palace could have been a draw, even though that we didn't deserve it. United could have been a draw, even though we didn't deserve it. But my greatest fear is that we don't change our style of play and we string together results and people start to get some false confidence. That's my biggest fear. My biggest fear is that Arne Slot beats Nottingham Forest with Arne Slot ball. He beats Sunderland. He beats Leeds. He beats West Ham with slot ball. He beats PSV with slot ball. That's my fear because I don't believe in the long-term trajectory of this style of play. I don't think that it is going to win us a title. I don't think it's going to win us a Champions League. I don't think it's going to win us an FA Cup. I think it's going to continue to infect the players. It will provide false hope. And again, my prediction before the Aston Villa game was that we're going to win and it's going to further divide our fan base. And it did. We won, and yet the division between the slot in versus slot out got greater. And then we beat Madrid, and the division got greater. Because you had a whole section of people who were like, look, he's changing. But they don't know how to view football. They didn't realize that no, he didn't change anything against Villa. Villa changed. And against Madrid, he just proved what he had always proved, that in big European nights, he can change his style of play. Now, against City, he really fucked us because he didn't change at all. He did the same lineup and he reverted to old tactics. And City came with a game plan. And that game plan was to pack the middle. Again, I think that one of the big crutches that someone who's Arne Cuck In uses is we don't have the right profile of players and the players aren't meeting the manager's expectations. I'm like, okay, that would be a good analysis if we were to just look at one game. But when you take it every single game and the manager keeps doing the same thing and you don't think we have the good enough players, why does the manager think that the players are good enough to do it? Why do we try to isolate the wingers if the wingers are not good 1v1 and they can't beat the fullback? Why are we creating from the wings if our wings aren't creating? Why do we vacate the center of the pitch? Why do we not use Florian Wirtz to create? Now, Florian Wirtz is his own beast because for all the chances he's created, he's fucked up an equal amount. He has not been good. But every excuse that I hear, I'm like, you're only furthering the doubt. If we don't have the right profiles to play this system, then why is he playing this system? And that alone should tell you, well, the manager doesn't know what he's doing. Villa did play into our tactics. Villa played in a low block from the fucking 15th minute on. No shit, we look good. Guys, even Virgil looks like shit. Virgil looked great at the beginning of the season. Now he looks like ass. But again, it's not completely Virgil's fault because the midfield is completely vacated. I expect a defense to get exposed. This is a mirror image of the year that we finished fifth. I'm just sitting here every week questioning the tactics, questioning the manager, and I'm not seeing any improvements. Now, in that particular season, we did make a switch. We did make a slight switch, and we had a couple of wins in a row. I think it was like Rangers and a few others. But then after January, the manager switched back. That's what I'm saying. If 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 we change nothing and we stick to this Arne Slot ball, my prediction is as follows. Liverpool will finish fourth in the Premier League if nothing changes. in terms of the style of play, a radical switch. We'll finish fourth in the league. We'll make it to the quarterfinal or the semifinal of the Champions League, where we will meet another English side and lose. So that'll be gone. We won't win the FA Cup. We'll most likely go out in the quarterfinal-ish, and we will go trophyless. If we make 0 switches to our system. If we just keep trying to hammer the nail in, that's my prediction. Vader, I believe other clubs did. I don't think that City did anything unique. I think that City just looked at what Brentford, Crystal Palace, Man United, and every other team that has beat us this season did. You see, City have brains. City realized that, hey, if we just put 5 or 6 in the middle and we just stay in the middle, they can't do anything from the wide areas. So that's what they did. Again, City didn't do anything miraculous against us, guys. They just parked in the middle. They parked their ass in the middle of the pitch and they said, go wide. And they knew that we couldn't fucking do anything. Oh my God. Check out this cope I just saw. Look at this fucking dude. Look at this disgusting piece of shit Arne Slot coping. What I can't understand from the crowd trying to blame everything on Slot and excuse Edwards and Hughes from any blame is when you spend 350 million on 3 players, they all have to start. But I can't see any manager in world football able to make Ekitike, Isak, and Verts fit inside and be successful. How about you suck a dick, Mr. John O'Sullivan, you fucking moron? The fuck is that? No manager on the planet can make that work. Are you fucking dumb? Are you blind? My new favorite narrative is all the people that people want to get in January, even though Fabrizio Romano is pretty confident that Liverpool won't sign anyone. But I love that I'm seeing 100 million bid, for Bastoni, Gahey links, Semenyo links. I love it because it's like, do you really think that after spending 500 million pounds, that spending another 200 million is going to be the solution to unlock the 500 million? Genuinely. What difference do those players make? How do those players change the way that we play? What kind of fucking ass backwards logic are you living by, you coping mechanism piece of shit? You fucking moron, you lunatic. How dare you think that all we need to do is spend more money? Guys, if we spend more money, we'll just waste more money. I don't trust this manager with a nickel. I don't trust this manager with a dime. Other clubs have done that. Other clubs have done that. Other clubs have forced Konate to be the build-up guy. I think you guys executed it brilliantly. But again, that was only a piece of the puzzle because it wasn't just Konate. It was take away the center of the pitch and force us wide because you know that none of our midfielders will drop into the center. Again, when we find difficulty building up through the middle, which is every game, we go wide. And if we go wide, it's really fucking easy to isolate someone because they only have one side of the pitch that they can work into. So I'm not buying this whole bullshit of let's blame the players. Guys, we also sold like 280 million worth of players. Our net spend isn't crazy. I know you guys don't like that word, but it's complete lunacy for me to sit here and say that new players will change this. I don't think that there are any profiles in the world that can effectively execute Arne Slot ball. I saw you say it once. Go ahead. Enrique ain't going anywhere. Nagelsmann ain't leaving Germany. But it isn't just that. It's the fact that even when we drop players deep, They just walked, right? Like, again, the biggest problem at this football club is the energy. Even if we drop players, they don't fucking move. You know what I'm gonna do? The next time Manchester City play, because I believe there are many parallels between their possession structure and our possession structure. I'm gonna watch the game. I'm gonna record it, and we're gonna do screen grabs of Man City, and we're gonna show the differences in the way that Liverpool execute it and the way that City execute it, and then maybe you guys can see. I wish I would have recorded the Dortmund game, but Paramount doesn't let you record. Because if I did, I'd be able to show you right now. Ooh, excuse me. I'd be able to show you right now how when City built up with that back three, the midfield drops. Here, I'll tell you why our structure doesn't work. Just follow me for a second. Two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10. Okay. So the main issue at this football club in our build-up, even if the players drop like they did against Manchester City, the issue is that these guys don't move. These guys stay static. And once a person like Kanate is able to drive forward, what do? Do they drop in order to create patterns or do they go forward? So the biggest issue at this football club is that every time the ball is here, right? When the ball is in this area, the problem is that as Kanate moves forward, everyone who's in this area also moves forward. You see, when you look at great teams in build-up like Manchester City, when they move forward, this drops a little bit. They condense the pitch. They bring it together. Liverpool pull it apart. The main issue at this football club is that we stretch the pitch unnecessarily. Again, even if they drop, they don't move. They stay static. So there's no point of you even being there because if I pass you the ball, you're just going to have to pass it back. And also, these guys, they stay all the way up here. They don't drop. They don't give a shit. They're up here. They're chilling. But as they move, as the ball moves forward, they move forward. As the ball moves forward, they move forward. So it's like people talk about how people can only carry. Guys, go watch go watch bulks of that game. There is no other option for the ball for who's carrying it other than to carry it. Think about it for a second. Let's just say I pick up the ball here. Let's say I'm Connor Bradley. I pick up the ball here. I have space in front of me. I can run, right? But as I'm moving, everyone else is moving away from me. What is the only option? To run more. That's it. All we do is move away from the ball. We don't create patterns. We don't create 1-2s. We don't have good off-ball movement. So we force these guys to be carriers, and that's why everyone says, hey, we have too many carriers in this team. I constantly whine about how no one talks about the why. And the why here is that these guys, they're not carriers. They're being forced to be carriers because they don't have people to play off because everyone is moving away from them all game. Hey, big up to you. You get it, Phoenix. They don't move off the ball. There is no creation. Let me see if I can find this clip. I want you guys to see something. All right, watch this. Watch the off-ball movement of Man City. I mean, first off, Great pressing. But then look how many options they have. It's just everywhere I look, there's always a million different places a City player can pass the ball. Everyone is always moving 24/7. The whole game. Everyone is moving. Now, I had to click through that because I don't want to play it, but they just always have an option. Even if, listen, in this case, Gvardiol lost the ball, right? But like that's going to happen. I don't expect you to be perfect. I expect the other team to force turnovers in a 90-minute game. But the importance here is that there's movement everywhere. There's multiple options everywhere. I never see that at this football club. I never see off-ball movement. I just see static, complacent fucking pussies waiting to get cucked. And I think that that is a cancer that this manager has brought into this fucking football club. Now, I'm going to talk about maybe the biggest cope I've ever seen in my entire fucking life. This tweet is the definition of I have been, what's the word? Castrated. This entire paragraph I'm about to show you is the definition of verbal castration. Why the Premier League eats its champions. How about why you eat dick? Winning the Premier League no longer signals the start of dominance. It signals the beginning of collapse. You're a fucking loser. The demands are too high. Shut the fuck up, bitch. The margin for error is too thin. Eat a dick. The chase too relentless. Cope harder. Teams are just beaten the year after they win the title. They are emptied out. Shut the fuck up. The effort to reach the summit takes too much, leaves too little. You're a fucking pussy. Even as sides as brutal as brilliant as Guardiola have eventually faded after climbing the peak. Yeah, well, guess what? They were at the peak for 4 years. Blow me, pussy. Klopp's LFC bled themselves dry chasing perfection. Shut the fuck up. We were injury riddled, and we didn't fucking invest in the team. Fucking asshole. Virgil van Dijk got his ACL torn by fucking Jordan Pickford, you moron. By the time they reached, there was nothing left. This is such fucking cope. This isn't failure. It's 100% the definition of failure. It's the modern cost of success. The modern cost of you sucking dick. A 38-game war of attrition where your crown guarantees nothing but fresh targets on your back. You're a bitch-made pussy. Champions are no longer feared. Shut the fuck up, bitch. They are swarmed. Yep, you're a pussy. Every side below has the money, the tactics, and the will to strike. You are a fucking coping herb. No team retains by accident anymore. They have to be ruthless beyond logic, lucky beyond reason. You're a fucking idiot. You create your own luck. The moment your grip loosens, 5 others are there to rip it away. You're a bitch. Title defenses don't collapse because of laziness. They collapse because defending something takes more than winning it ever did. You are a coping mechanism piece of shit. The fall should not shame Slots Liverpool. Yes, it absolutely should. You expected a solid title race with Arsenal and City this season. It should remind us how absurdly hard this league has become. You are a pussy. Greatness isn't sustained. Yes, it is. It flickers and fades. No, it doesn't. And only the very rarest find a way to light it again. This is the definition of cope your fucking cock off. You are coping your fucking cock off. I mean, these are the kind of narratives I got to wake up and look at. Motherfucker, I'm not sitting here saying I want to fucking have a 55-point lead 10 games into a season. I want to watch football. You're getting it mistaken. This isn't about the results. It's about the fact that I don't watch football. I watch vagina ball. I watch a cuck getting fucked in the ass every weekend. That's what I watch. I don't watch the game. I watch Arne Slot spread his legs for anyone. No protection, raw. That's what I watch every fucking week. That's why I'm angry. You think if we were putting in good performances and we lost 5, I would give a shit? No. I'd say we have been hard done. We have been unlucky as fuck. Just like the end of Klopp's season. We had infinite chances and we just couldn't score. We were unlucky to ourselves. But I'm watching anti-football. I'm watching the Antichrist, Peter Thiel himself, fuck me every weekend. I'm watching my hopes and my dreams be shattered into ash and dust. I'm watching a bald Dutchman destroy my football club from the inside out. I'm watching him rip apart every morsel of identity. This is not anything other than blind fucking bitch-made pussy emotional period hope. You are a bitch, sir. Whoever the fuck typed this. I see this guy's name all the time. You are a certified loser. So much cope. Motherfucker, we spent £500 million and you're going to say retaining is hard. Shut up. Respect is earned. If it's your dad's a bitch. Respect is earned, not given. Just like how Arne Slot needs to earn his respect, which is why I show him none, because he has lost all of my respect. Absolute pathetic coping. Pathetic fucking coping. I don't reply to people on Twitter. It's beneath me. I'm looking at people saying, I couldn't agree more. Bleh. Oh, I couldn't agree more. Oh, I couldn't agree more. Yeah, you're all a bunch of coping fucking pussies. You just don't want to fucking sit here and admit that we suck dick. You see, that's the big problem. The people who are slot in are the ones who refuse reality. They're the ones who refuse to accept that we don't play football. They're the ones who ignore their eyes. You see, they are the sheep in 1984. They are the ones who have been told, do not believe your eyes, believe my words. There's many other analogies I could give, but I'm going to leave it there. They are all cucks who refuse to accept that we suck. And we suck because we don't play football. And we don't play football because our manager tells us not to play football. If that had you teary-eyed, I was about to say something I probably shouldn't say. Again, brother, I just want to burn down the forest. I don't believe in this season anymore, so I'd rather just restart, refresh. And no one's putting any pressure on Arne to change. No one is putting any pressure on him to change. And you want to know why? Because we haven't changed. The way that we played in all of our losses is identical. Identical. I don't even know how to fucking. It's just pathetic, bro. I don't care. I don't care. At this point, again, You're acting like I'm expecting a manager to come in and just bring us back to winning ways. No, I don't. But I see what Arne Slot is trying to do, and I don't believe in it. So I would rather get someone else and try something new and chalk up the fucking season and hope that the next guy can just scam cup run. That's what I'm saying. I don't believe in the long-term vision, so what's the point in sitting here? You know? If you were building something and 20% of the way through you were like, "Yo, I could see this at 100% and it's gonna suck." Are you gonna sit there and continue to build it, or are you just gonna knock it down and start over? Which one? You tell me, Himothy. Tell me, motherfucker. Which one are you gonna do? Hey, big up. Well, then all hell is gonna fucking break loose, my G. You're about to see crash outs of biblical proportions. You're about to see the Noah's Ark of football. Everyone's gonna be running with their head off. Also, I don't know if you guys know this, but anything but a win is a loss. 1 point gained is 3 points lost from here on out. We've lost 5 games. We cannot drop another point. If you actually want to win this league, you cannot drop another point. Not one. Not a single point can be dropped. At least in the rest of this calendar year, you have to win every game. A draw is a loss. Give a fuck how it works. Yeah, and that's why I'm saying the board and FSG are fucking morons for thinking that this will work. Edwards and Hughes get a lot of blame. I mean, what on earth are you guys buying into? Is Arne Slot some sort of like gypsy mind reader that can just like, is he like some kind of witch that just has a spell on the club? Is there some voodoo going on? Is he feeding them Kool-Aid? What are we doing? I don't think that solves anything. I don't think sticking one player in the DM position just solves anything. Because again, the press is dog shit and uncoordinated. The backline buildup is dog shit and uncoordinated. The midfield is complacent and static and just absent. I don't think it solves anything. Or maybe you'll see slight incremental improvements. Isn't it like 22? I don't give a fuck. Exactly. I don't care what the board thinks. I'm here to share my fucking opinion. Fuck the board. Fuck John W. Henry. Fuck Richard Hughes. Fuck Michael Edwards. This is my opinion. They can all suck a big fat bag of dicks. Hey, sloth out. Yeah, man. I mean, guys, how's the whole throwing the Carabao Cup game looking now? How's the whole binning that competition looking now? Did that pay off? Did that work? Did we get a long-term benefit from it? Redmen TV can suck my ass. Bro, Redmen TV are a mouthpiece for the football club. They are not allowed to say certain things because they get access. Does it ever cross your mind how Paul Machin and that Chloe chick, they're at every fucking game? They get exclusive interviews with the club. They get exclusive access to shit. They get merch. They can use the club's brand. Does that ever cross your fucking mind? How they get infinite use of anything Liverpool related? How they're at every fucking game? Bro, they can't be honest. They have to be unwaveringly faithful unless the whole culture changes. You see, if 90% of the fan base is slot out, then they can do it because that's the majority. But they are a shrill. They are a mouthpiece. They are the Fox News of Liverpool Football Club. They are the CNN of Liverpool Football Club. They are your average local politician to Liverpool Football Club. They are a shrill. They are a facade. They are a straw man. They are a honeypot. Have I ever been to Anfield? I don't know, sir. Have you ever been there, though? Did you know that the people that go to the ground back the manager? Did you know that the people who pay the tickets back the manager? Did you know that the people who go there like Arne Slot? You should think how the people who go there think. You should be one of the sheep. Tend the herd. Be with the herd. Don't be an outsider. Don't go against the grain. Follow the grain. Be one with the club. Go with the people that go to the games. Be a member of 1984. Be a sheep. Bro, that's I love that excuse. The match-going fans this, the match-going fans that. Bro, the match-going fans are as silent as a fucking mouse fart 90% of the games, so fuck them all. Half of them are tourists who don't even sing. Only one section of the fucking of the stands actually sings in the games, or stands up at least. Fuck off. Not to mention the fact that I don't know if any of these people know what they're fucking talking about. You think that I should just go with you because you pay money to go to the game? Suck a dick, pussy. You're still fucking stupid. No, we lack mentality. We don't lack physicality. We lack mentality and we lack energy. We don't move off the ball. We don't move in the press. We don't play with energy. You ain't going to be physical. We don't play with confidence because we don't play with energy. We don't play with confidence because the players don't believe in the system. Mentality is everything. Mentality is everything. The players aren't good up here, so they're not good right here. Fuck off. I don't give a shit about season tickets. That's news. Exactly, bro. Exactly. I'm not going to listen to some fucking corporate mouthpiece. Blow me. I mean, first off, pause. Second off, if they ride him, we're dead. Yeah, dude, we lack cocks. We have no cock and balls. We have been castrated. 100%, bro. I don't believe in the plan at all. I don't believe in the style of play. But at least put energy out there. You know, at least if you're going to play this stupid football, play it as effectively as you possibly can, and we're not. No, I don't think he's leaving Germany. I 100% think there are. Look at fucking Sunderland, dude. What kind of fucking... What? Great managers get great things out of players. Slot's not a great manager, and he's a terrible manager. Guys, under Slot, we've conceded 67 goals in 2025. But remember, there's asterisks next to it. We've lost more games than Ruben Amorim. But remember, half those games didn't matter. Half those games didn't matter, and most of them came in a cluster. Most of them came in a cluster, guys. They all happened within 2 months of each other. It's just a blip. It doesn't matter. Under Slot, we play like a bunch of bent-over cucks waiting to get fucked. There are very few people that could do worse than 7 and 10. Yes. Shut up, Wesley. I know. It's amazing what a manager with a competent brain can do. Hey, big up, Kevin. We're playing like a bunch of fucking bitch-made pussies. That's what we do. Our energy is bitch-made. Our team is bitch-made. Our club is bitch-made. Our fans are bitch-made. It's just a bitch-made circle jerk. Now I got motherfuckers sitting here saying, hey, let's just wait for January. We'll spend more money. Hey, guys, we'll spend more in January. Another 200 million will be good. Oh my god, check this out. If we drop more than 3 points, it would be a complete disaster. If we drop more than 0 points, it would be a complete disaster. Serious questions should be asked regarding his future. Really? You think that this 5-game run is where we should start questioning his fucking future? You fucking idiot. You think that would be the time to start questioning his future, you fucking asshole? That would be the time, you fucking dickhead? Also, have you guys noticed that, like, remember last year when people were talking about Salah's bad performances, but then their caveat would always be, "But he shows up with the GA." Why is it that now we move the goalposts when he doesn't show up with the GA anymore? Like, Jamie Carragher said it great. You bend over backwards to put this guy in your team, and the whole hope is that he scores the goal. But he's not even doing that, so why are you bending over backwards to keep him in the team? Why do I have to sit here and say credit in the bank? So dumb. Hey, just get behind the lads, big guys. Come on, let's go. Everyone get behind the boys. We're gonna win the league. Yeah. I love Arne Slot. Arne Slot's the man. Yeah. Big up. Let's go to the game. Let's all trust the people to go to the game. Fuck off. Looking to see if there's any more Liverpool tweets. Not finding many. I know, right? They can all blow me. I do know more than Arnie Slot. I stand on business. Oh, I know. Bullied. Man. Fucking hate international break. I can't stand international break, bro. So over it. I hope so. I hope the bridge is burned. Bridge is seeing Real Madrid not interested in Marquehi. Up, we're saved, guys. We're saved. We're saved. What will actually first off, never compare me to Lee Gunner. Second off, what will make me change my stance? I see a concrete shift in the style of play. I see something that we're building towards. I see patterns of play. I see consistent results. I see massive improvements. I see radical change over the next 10 games, and I will change my stance. I'd also love to be wrong, but don't compare me to Lee Gunner, dude. I don't go on charity streams and hijack them for 4 hours over my own fucking stupid ass self-interest bullshit. Hey, my dad says I'm right. I don't know what the board is going to do, but they're not preemptive. All I'm doing is being preemptive, dude. All I'm doing is being prepared. I just don't want to get caught in the back, you know? I just want to be prepared. I want to be preemptive, and I want to be prepared. That's it. That's all I'm looking for, baby. Stage 1. Ah, I hear you, Shanti. I hear you. I'd be happy to be wrong. I'd be the first one to love to sit here and say, "Hey guys, I got it wrong. We're winners." But I don't think I'm wrong. I just don't. Just so dumb. Just so dumb. Anyway, we sort of run out of things to talk about. Again, it's international break. There's not a lot to be said other than what we have to sit here and stew with. We're going to suck for at least another week and a half. Or we're going to suck for at least another 10 days until we play Forest. I'm suspecting there's going to be a biblical crash out after Forest, but that's just my own small suspicion. I don't buy into these ideas that Liverpool will try a new formation. Yeah, blow me. No, we won't. I don't think we're going to try anything new. I think we're going to go right back to it and try it again. And even if it works and we batter Forest, I'll still sit here and say, this isn't sustainable. This isn't consistent. This isn't what I want. One more week with Liverpool suck. Yeah, we do suck. We suck fat ass. But anyway, we're going to call it there. Not too long of a stream today. What do I do for a living? I work in music, brother. I work in music. I have a job. Which reminds me, I do got to get to some work. And I've completely run out of shit to talk about. I don't want to just ramble for an hour like we did yesterday. So we're going to call it there. Let's go back to our favorite video. It's our intro. It's our outro. It's what we stand on. It's our business. It's what we do. Hang on. I got two. I got two videos. I got two videos for you. First off, if you're already slot in, you're already slot in. If you're already slot in, this is like, you know, all I ask is that you give me something like this. If you're slot in, please.
Would you mind loaning me some of your lipstick, Mom? Because I want to at least look pretty the next time you decide to me.
You know, if you're gonna tell me that I should back this manager, please do that. And then, of course, if you want my thoughts and my opinions on the manager, here you go.
All right, gold member. Don't play the laughing boy. There are only two things I can't stand in this world. People who are intolerant of other people's cultures and the Dutch.
What? I can't stand the Dutch, man. Get them out of my club, except for the players. I'll keep the players, get the bald Dutchman out of here. Big up to all you. Hope you guys have a great rest of your Thursday, it is. And we'll be back when we're back. It's international break. It's not a lot to talk about. So thanks for hanging out. Smash those like buttons. I'm out of here. Deuces, magooses, pieces, Arne